Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have to talk about the new update that's coming. I'm going to look at all the details and talk about the shard situation again, I guess. And yeah, let's dive in. Finally, it's here. I've been waiting forever. Alright, so you're probably going to get this notification. Now, I'm a little late to the party. This popped at reset. I did notice it pretty quickly right afterward. I was so excited to see this because normally the update content previews for like the next month were, I don't know, it was like the October content preview we'd expect to see at the end of September. And it just felt a little late and I was a little bit worried. But luckily it's here now, so there's nothing else to worry about. So I was really excited to see this and the details of the update. And of course, I will read it so you don't have to. There's also a quick little note here about the weekend card pool, but that'll be another should you summon discussion possibly. But you know what, guys? I have to start out by saying Windows 11. I did the update. I thought it was all peachy keen, but of course it couldn't go perfectly. It messed up my defaults for my sounds, for my mic, and I recorded this whole video already and it sounded terrible. And I tried to fix the audio in post and it was just a hot mess. So here I am re-recording. But hopefully that will help me make things more concise. And I'll go through things pretty quickly, have thoughts already in mind. And we're going to dive in. And again, yeah, I'll go through it. I will list some chapters for the different things we're going to talk about. So I guess first I will say there is still the Taya Market event happening. The Taya Market is open now. There are still these really great deals. This does go through the end of October 9th. So just a quick shout out here to purchase a pack if you haven't already. I'm kind of confused at why they did Gear Raid 2 or 3 as the bundle when Gear Raid 2 is the event that started today. They didn't time their bundles and their events very wisely, but hey, we always want to make Gear Raid 3 and Gear Raid 2 and Gear Raid 1 better, so it's a good pack either way, and I already purchased mine. If you guys missed it, I did a video purchasing my Gear Raid 3 bundle pack and popping my legendary. And yeah, it's really cool to be able to get 30 summons worth of resource on top of getting just that extra legendary hero. That's the main point of it. So there you go. That's in the Discord. If you guys want to check it out under the server news, you can see there. But let's head back in game. So first I will read through this. And then we'll pause when we get to the point of the shard conversation. And I'll read through it here instead. And then we'll go on to the full update announcement talking about everything else. So update content preview, exciting news commanders. Our latest update drops on the 13th or the 14th for most of us because it's like super late Monday night or Tuesday morning, depending on when reset is for you. More like the 14th for most of us. But yeah, bring in new boss, Titanic Ruins, and a new map for Malrik Halls of Illusion and more. Scroll down for all the details. So what I'll probably do is actually do a prepare now video where I'm going to show you all the boss skills and details in game from the test server so you can get some more ideas in your head and prepare for the boss and all the details to come. They do give some good details here though, so we'll keep reading. So there's also the Drake's Chasm reward optimization to talk about. But first, Titanic Ruins new boss. So launch time after the update. Requirement: Guild defeats Semra Apocalypse 2. Zerbus in Titanic Ruins is a more powerful guild boss that not only has Spellbane and Bulwark forms, but also the ability to summon other monsters. Commanders receive 2 Astral Keys each week to challenge Zerbus. These Astral Keys are separate from the word I can never say keys required to challenge Semra. So there's the Bulwark form and the Spellbane form. So it's like 2 bosses. They're separate actually, even though it's two forms, but it's 2 separate teams that have to go against the 2 forms. Kind of like Titanic Ruins now, except they have different, except they're separated into 2 battles. So when challenging Zerbus, the commanders first set up challenge teams against both Spellbane and Bulwark forms before they can begin the challenge. So you have to lock in all 20 heroes. Oh god. The 2 teams cannot share the same heroes, gear, or artifacts. Recommended heroes. Zerbus has extremely high defense and attributes and summons large numbers of monsters through rift gates. Commanders need to use magic AoE DPS heroes like Ingrid and Valara, as well as physical AoE defense or DPS heroes like Anasia and Hatsa to defeat the monsters summoned by Zerbus and obtain mech fragments. So strong magic AoE attack heroes, again, the ones I mentioned, or physical attack. And then here's another tip. Summon team heroes. Enhance their own and their summon AoE attack DPS through various effects like inspiration, magic resistance reduction, allowing them to quickly clear monsters surrounded by Zerbus and achieving synergistic effects. So this is another suggestion, is that using a summon team is going to be very good. And I love it. They brought in a couple of teasers here. So the first one I'm not quite sure, but the second one was teased in the concept art during the dev interview. It was the one I said looked like a female Loki. I have no idea the details of these two characters, but they look super cool, and I definitely look forward to seeing them, especially when you know that content is going to be made kind of around them. So they're probably going to be pretty important. Although we have Beatrix and Honora with Beelzebub and Malvira as a suggestion here too. So I love the idea of a summon team. Beatrix has been super fun ever since she got her big buff. Alright, additionally, Zerbus possesses extremely high single target damage skill. Commanders should bring Torador, Cyrus, Draylin, and other excellent defenders with solid durability, along with healers like Elowen, Eunomia, and Airless, who can effectively protect teammates' survival to ensure the lineup survivability. Alright. Valuable reward preview. The number of mech fragments obtained from challenging Zerbus' Spellbane form and Bulwark form can be calculated cumulatively. Like Semra, additional rewards can be obtained after defeating it. So there's going to be one final chest at the end, not two separate chests, it sounds like. So this is like a one boss fight, but 20 people used for one fight. Oh god, they made it sound like it was going to be two completely separate bosses. We do get 2 keys, so what does that mean? Maybe the key is just for each version and it's separate, but technically the rewards are just combined. So it's not, so this sounds like, okay, how much you do in total is really what matters. It's not like you get top chests from Bulwark form and you get bottom chests from Spellbane form. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be one total. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I haven't done it yet. I do have access on the test server. So again, I will try to do a little bit of at least a teaser to show you guys what it's all about. At least go through the skills and the details so you can prepare before the fight comes. And if I get a chance, we'll do some content playing it as well. But really, I think we just want to dive in and get a little bit of an understanding first. The rewards: evolution, variant, and transmutation gems, advanced gear recasting hammer shards, mythic artifact essence shard, advanced refining crystal shard, random trial keystone, level 2 through 5, refining crystals, gear recasting hammers, gleaming meteorites, eternal bullions, and various summoning crystals. Okay, Malrik Halls of Illusion new map. Again, after the update, so commanders can obtain the new Trial Keystone Molten Crystal from various sources, including high difficulty stages in gear raids, various challenges, and events. It grants the access to the new map, Heart of the Volcano Trial. There we go. Recommended heroes. Enemies in the heart of a volcano also appear in large numbers. Fallen Templar and other heavy armored monsters have high defense. Additionally, there are a few ground tiles on the map, so heroes with strong platform AoE capabilities are recommended. They show here a lovely set of Valara again, reminding all of us that don't have her how sad we really are about that fact. Ingrid. Demi is a confusing one. Why would they suggest Demi unless anti-healing is needed? So is it needed? Maybe. Boreas, and then Comet. Also, again, suggesting that summoner-style team with that new hero there. I'm very curious Beatrix, Beelzebub, and Honora. So break out your Honoras, guys. If you're debating putting in those crystals or the Soulstones, it might be making a decision for you there. If she's going to be super important in some of this content, I might actually use a Soulstone in her myself. I have to see where I left off at. All right, Drake's Chasm reward optimization. So this is going to be what the new unpolished legendary Soulstone fragment shard looks like. So let's actually go here and read the full details for that. Due to the current scarcity of unpolished legendary Soulstone Hero Soulstone rewards, commanders have frequently reported poor experiences. To further improve the overall gaming experience and prevent extremely unbalanced situations, we continue to iterate and optimize the related mechanics. In this update, we have made the following adjustments to address the issue. In boss chests from Drake's Chasm Nightmare 3 and above, chests that originally could drop unpolished legendary Soulstone will now additionally drop shards of unpolished legendary Soulstone. Commanders can assemble a complete unpolished legendary Soulstone directly in the storage after accumulating the corresponding number of shards and use it. We hope that through this mechanism we can provide players with a more transparent and stable path to obtaining unpolished legendary Soulstone. This adjustment will take effect with the version update on the 13th. Please note, in boss chests that originally dropped these unpolished Soulstones, each opening will now additionally grant a random quantity of shard unpolished Soulstones with a specific range. This additional drop will not affect the original reward drop rates, which are including 4 unpolished legendary Soulstones and legendary hero Soulstones. Assembling an unpolished legendary Soulstone inevitably requires a certain amount of time. And we hope that commanders will not feel anxious about this. By remaining active within your guild, you can obtain substantial rewards through this path, which is our way of thanking commanders for your long-term support and active participation. Furthermore, we solemnly pledge that the original drop rates for unpolished legendary Soulstone Hero, legendary Soulstones, Drake's Chasm chest will not be reduced. Could they be improved though? Increased? Still obtain unpolished, blah, 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 rewards of contests. So, I think the reason a lot of us, and I'm in that boat, were upset and annoyed by this update and what we saw is because it requires 1,200 shards to make 1 stone, and the rate of acquiring them is not per chest. If it says that, that's wrong. They're lying. It's per boss, like, completion. If you get double the chests, you don't get double the reward. I mean, so that was a bummer to find out. And then on top of that, the reality is it can take like 300 days or whatever, like 300 days to get 1. Maybe a little less if you're lucky and you don't take to the max worst amount or the worst amount every single pull, and you still do all 3 of your boss battles every day. It's still way too long. Even if you get, and no one's gonna get extremely lucky and get the best case scenario every single time to only do it in 100 and something days. So I think the annoying part is this is supposed to be a solution to get people Soulstones more often and fix the current issue with the pity and how it takes like so unbalanced, but it doesn't solve anything as far as the balance goes. It just creates a slight RNG issue. There's still people that get way too many versus people that get way too little. I don't know, it's rough. Did I finally get one for the first time ever, like 2 days ago? Yeah. Did they maybe do something to help push that through? Because I heard that happen to a lot of people. Maybe. That would be great. But I don't think this is the answer to what we have been complaining about. It's nice to get something else more often, but does that mean it doesn't help or adjust the current rates and how we acquired them otherwise? It just adds 1 more every once in a great while. That's still way too long. I feel like 3-4 months, okay. But like 6-7 months? Come on. Like that's just way too long. Or 300 days. Wait, it could take up to 300 days. It's almost a year. Come on. Like, no. That's kind of defeating the purpose of giving people something new and exciting and helping to even things out. So I'm still not happy with the update myself. And yeah, that's the only thing, is that I'm not one to complain about free stuff and companies being generous, because Moontonon is pretty darn great compared to so many And their communication is pretty darn solid, but I'm not a fan of all that. All right, so let's go on from the Soulstone conversation and hope it improves in the future, or hope they still actually give us Soulstones when there's events more often and don't take them away from anniversary events. A reset book should have been on top of the other reward of a Soulstone, not instead of, because half the people aren't going to have any purpose to use it. Probably 90% of people are not even going to use it. All right, let's keep scrolling now. So again, update is the reset period on the 13th leading into the 14th. So for me here in Europe, that will be in the morning on the 14th. All right, hero updates. Araka fixed an issue where attacks would occasionally behave abnormally when blocking monsters during the ultimate. Melvira fixed an issue where HP would occasionally fail to restore when the resentment status was removed. Malrik skill adjustment added an extra skill, Rune of Deception. In Malrik Halls of Illusion, when the ultimate is cast, one additional wizard's rune is granted to one ally with the highest attack on the battlefield. Malrik will not switch forms based on this rune. This effect can be triggered one time per deployment. Personally, I love that. That sounds amazing because the idea of Malrik being good in his content makes sense. I feel like he should be like the best hero to use for the Malrik Halls of Illusion because it's Malrik Halls of Illusion. And if he's not the best hero for that content, they did something wrong with the naming and the theme of that, didn't they? All right, let's see how you guys let me know in the comments below what you think of this buff to Malrik. We also got the Rune Mastery adjustment here. When casting the ultimate, rage restored to the hero granted to Wizard Rune or to the caster is enhanced from a max of 10% to a max of 20%. When casting the ultimate, Malrik permanently gains up to 10% 3 times per battle attack. 3 times per battle. So it was 5% 5 times per battle. Now it's 10% 3 times per battle for a higher cap, but also getting more reward early on and not having to wait so long for it to ramp up in damage boost. So that sounds really good for most content where it's not going to be a super long fight. There was also an awakening adjustment for his Awaken 1. Ice Storm's chance to inflict Winter's Bite is increased from 70% to 100%. So 100% chance to inflict Winter's Bite. Love it. All right. And then there was a bug fix with his Rune Mastery. Passive fixes a bug where rage would be incorrectly restored when other allies were in range. Okay, on to Dao Chan. Fixed an issue where unexpected skill casts would occasionally occur during arena auto fights. There's always been wonky arena fights when it comes to Dao Chan and Dolores. I don't think we're surprised. All right, now others. Fixed an issue where some heroes and monsters would occasionally cause battle anomalies when attacking already dead units. Fixed an issue where Beelzebub's ultimate AoE damage reduction effect for allies in range would only apply to non-full HP allies. And fixed an issue where tactician heroes would slow down game speed when using skills under control effects. All right, Drake's Chasm drop adjustment we already talked about. Now on to the Guild War. So back to the update preview here. I think that was all that was left afterward. Was this Guild War picture. That's it. Just a picture. Icy frozen. Northern Lights. Which should be Boreas's home. That is not. Okay. Season 11 starts. Updated Central Keep and Defense Tower maps for the new season. Updated new season theme, avatar border, and emote rewards. New season Demon Soldier, Frozen Raider. The previous Golden Guard can now be obtained from gear raids. The Frozen Raider is a ranged physical DPS that deals extra damage to heroes inflicted with Winter's Bite and Freeze. Season 10 of Gladiator's Gauntlet will start. I'll skip over the dates there. You can read those yourself. And Mystery Demon Chest adjustments. So the Demon Soldier chests that we get as rewards. New ones have been added. So the Blood Mend Rats and then Ember Fire Templar, as well as Batwing Banshee. So the Bloodmen Rats are a legendary demon soldier of the Chaos faction. Large in quantity, heals nearby demon soldiers upon death. Or assuming when the guy gobbles them up, right? And that too. Oh boy. And then Ember Fire Templar, legendary demon soldier, Chaos faction, high survivability, has a chance to inflict burning on enemy heroes when taking damage, making that Chaos faction even stronger than it already is. All right. Guild War Revamp added a bot stronghold. When Guild War begins, a bot stronghold will be added in addition to the original 5 commander strongholds. The bot stronghold is defended by bot guards set by the system, and the guard strength is affected by the current guild's tier. Attack in the bot stronghold also consumes Guild War challenge attempts, and the actual damage dealt to the bot stronghold will only count as 25% toward the total Guild War HP. Single attack rewards for the bot stronghold are lower than commander strongholds, and no mystery demon soldier chests will be obtained. Added system attack plans. Wait, does that mean it's limited? So, wait. But what if people just go in and attack the bot stronghold, then it's gone, and then people who actually need it at the end that try and fail are like, you know what, let me take the bot. Oh wait, I can't. Or is there unlimited bots? I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll see. So sorry, single attack rewards for the bots. Yeah, no longer mystery. Okay. Added system attack plans can be selected in the Demon Soldier team attack plans, system recommendation plans. System attack plans are not cleared with seasonal resets and currently only apply to bot stronghold maps. So the bot stronghold maps are different. Added Guild War challenge quests, which can be viewed, and rewards claimed in challenge quests. And then what we saw there, Titanic Ruins, the new Zerbus, Matrix 1 difficulty. So it can be challenged 2 times per week. Does not share challenge attempts with the other. Unlike Semra, unlike Semra, Apocalypse 1 and 2, which have an unlimited duration, Zerbus Matrix 1 has a challenge time limit. Requires configuring 1 team of physical heroes and 1 team of magic AoE attack, totaling 20 heroes for the challenge. These 20 heroes and their gear will be locked before starting the assault. Final rewards are given based on the combined score of physical and magic damage. The core combat element is AoE DPS with durability as the prerequisite. Optimize the reward claiming experience in Titanic Ruins. And then other notes. Okay, let's dive in. Reduce the drop rates of 5-star psychic power and gold from Malrik chests. Increase the drop rates of smoldering scale and sanguine fabric. Other reward drop rates remain unchanged. In Malrik Calls of Illusion, the stage countdown extended from 90 seconds to 180 seconds. And added new faction trial star rewards. That's good. Fixed some display bugs in storage. Added status indicators after filtering. For artifact common augmentation and advanced augmentation, added a consecutive augmentation feature that stops automatically when attributes reach maximum value. And commanders who newly unlock demon soldiers can claim 1 complete each of Fallen Templar, Ex-Slaughterer, Scalekin Shaman, and Ghoulhound upon unlocking. Commanders who have already unlocked will receive compensation via Mal. And then starting from the 20th in the Dwarven Association Awakening Shop, will offer 1 additional legendary hero soulstone every 2 weeks. This means you can exchange for 3 different legendary hero soulstones in 1 week and 2 different the following week. So one of the slots will only rotate out every 2 weeks versus them every single week it's changing. So it's not a universal soulstone. Don't get too excited. First time I read that I was like, wait, oh wait, they mean the ones where they choose. But still good chances to get your other heroes maxed out. that are not the limited heroes. I'm assuming they're never going to add those there anyway. All right, and then unlimited hero packed rewards for the arrival hero ultimate leaderboard now include additional legendary heroes. Yeah, they were just limited to like the really basic first hero pack that ever came out, which was actually pretty terrible. But okay, guys, that's all we got. I think that kind of covered it. Update is here. Don't be like me and fail to do this. I'd have to summon to do this because I forgot way too much apparently. Oops. It's fine. I already got the artifact and duper too, so we're okay. But yeah, what do you think of the update? Let me know what you guys think. Again, I will try to do some sort of prepare now video. So if you see that come out after this video, guys, it will be a video actually going to the content on the test server. If I'm able to do that before the content comes, maybe I'll post that the day before on Sunday or something. We'll see. I'll see what works, but let me know what you guys want to see, what you think of the new content coming, and I will see you in the next video.